Battle Through the Heavens. Chapter 212. Infiltrating the Sacred Temple and the Poisonous Silver Lake. The Queen's shimmering form splinters into jagged light, ending the hollow truce that hung heavy over the sand. Lungs tighten as the stillness ruptures, replaced by a rhythmic thunder of boots and the dry rasp of spears leaving wood. Above, a whistling curtain of poison swallows the sky, vibrating through the bone until the air itself turns to steel.
At the same time, the black-robed person shattered Queen Medusa's energy clone. A fierce look appeared on the faces of Yue Mei and Mucha. They turned back toward the countless guards on the city walls and growled.
"Kill all those humans!"
Hearing Mucha's order, a massive roar of fury rose from the walls. Countless snake people, holding poisoned spears, retreated 2 or 3 steps, then suddenly lunged forward. The poisoned spears were launched, and a dark rain of spears instantly appeared in the sky, hurtling toward the black-robed person and Yehu's group. The sharp whistling sound of the air being torn caused the ears of the listeners to buzz. Indifferently watching the intimidating rain of spears, the black-robed person did not move. Their sleeves flicked slightly, and a massive green tornado suddenly appeared, hovering in front of them. The green tornado spun at high speed, causing the yellow sand on the ground to swirl and be sucked inside. Looking at the growing tornado, the black-robed person waved a hand as if shooing a mosquito. The massive green tornado suddenly shot forward, using its powerful suction to scatter the poison rain. Occasionally, a spear broke through the storm, but it could not pose any threat to Yehu and the others behind. From beneath the black robe, eyes watched the waves of spears being blocked by the storm. Turning slightly to the waiting group, the person said indifferently,
"Go in quickly. Queen Medusa is at a critical moment and is extremely weak right now. If you want to get the heavenly flame, this is your only chance."
Hearing this, Ji Yu He frowned and deliberated for a moment before nodding solemnly. He was not a soft-hearted person. When a decision was needed, he would not lose a rare opportunity over boring moral questions.
Master Yan, Feng Li, Shang Xing, help me block Mucha and Yue Mei. I will enter the city center to search for the heavenly flame.
"You," he said in a deep voice, waving his hand.
If you say so, then it is time for a grand battle. Since you are the boss, the more I get hurt, the higher the reward will be.
Master Yan said with a wide grin. "You?" He was between laughter and tears. His body shook slightly as 2 large dochi wings appeared on his back. Tapping the air with his feet, he charged into the city.
"Stop right there."
Seeing Ji Yu He's movement, Mucha and Yue Mei shot from the city wall like lightning, their faces cold and determined to block him.
Your opponents are us.
Fierce energy tore through the air, intercepting Yue Mei and Mucha. Master Yan and Feng Li quickly blocked the two. The
Medusa snake guards, stop him.
Seeing Ji Yu He flying into the city, Yue Mei shouted toward the walls.
Yes!
A cold, orderly voice rang out. Over 10 shadows used the height of the walls to intercept Gao He like lightning.
Kill him!
Over 10 snake people in strange attire looked at Yu He with cold eyes like venomous snakes. With a cold shout, the 10 or so people charged simultaneously. Fierce energies were unleashed and merged in midair, their combined power surging several times over. Yu He looked at the attack indifferently. With one glance, he identified their strength: 2 Douling and 10 Dalton Doshi. Even with their strange combined attack technique, they were still too far below him. Yu He clenched his hand, and pale blue flames instantly covered his body. His wings flapped slightly, and his hands formed a seal. He shouted in a low voice.
Blue ape soaring sky.
Pale blue flames erupted in front of Gu He. With a wave of his hand, the flames filled the sky and surged toward the snake people. The combined energy of the 10 snake people vanished into nothingness beneath the blue fire. His wings flapped, and he shot through their defense. As he passed, he struck out with his hands, and the 10 snake people spat blood. After quickly defeating the obstacles, Gu He was about to continue when a fierce energy appeared, causing his expression to change. The energy shot up from below. He flapped his wings hard, retreating just enough to dodge a snake spear.
Captain of the Medusa Snake Guards, Hua Shi Er.
A woman's supple body shot into the sky, shouting coldly.
A Dao Wang. Sigh, the snake people tribe truly has many experts.
Ji-Yu. He sighed to himself, sensing her strength. The woman did not intend to chat. Holding a sharp snake spear, her snake tail flicked in the air as she lunged at Ji-Yu with fierce energy. Just as Ji-Yu prepared to engage, the black-robed person appeared and said indifferently,
Leave her to me. You go seize the heavenly flame. We do not have much time. Once Queen Medusa successfully evolves, I think we will only be able to run far away.
Fine.
Ji-Yu. He nodded and shot into the city like lightning under Hua Xier's furious gaze. Amidst the chaos on the wall, no one noticed a figure quietly entering the city. After dealing with a few snake people along the way, Xiaoyan entered the vast space of the city and unfolded his purple cloud wings. He flew quickly and asked in a low voice,
Teacher, can you sense the location of the heavenly flame?
Queen Medusa is very cunning. I do not know what method she used, but she split the heavenly flame's aura into 4 parts, placed in 4 directions of the city. Searching everywhere will waste too much time.
Yao Law laughed.
That cunning woman. What should we do?
Xiaoyan frowned.
Haha, don't worry. Although her methods are clever, I have been close to heavenly flames for many years. I can still distinguish the slight differences.
Yao Lao said, with a hint of pride.
Which direction?
Xiaoyan asked urgently.
East!
Yao Lao replied quickly.
Then Ji-Yu, he went the wrong way.
Xiaoyan grinned, looking gloating, because he had seen Gao Hu flying north. Xiaoyan tapped his toes against a surface, dodging a flurry of spears. Looking down at the chaotic city, he flapped his purple cloud wings and flew toward the east. After flying carefully for nearly 10 minutes, a massive temple appeared in his sight.
This is the place. Be careful, the heavenly flame's aura is getting stronger.
Yao Lao reminded him. Xiaoyan nodded and slowed down, entering the shadows to observe the heavy defenses outside the temple.
Don't waste time. If Queen Medusa evolves successfully, I won't have a way to deal with her. We will have to flee for our lives.
Yao Lao said deeply. Xiaoyan nodded and moved toward the temple. With Yao Lao's help hiding his aura, he moved like a puff of smoke through a corridor, heading toward the location Yao Lao pointed out. With Yao Lao's powerful spiritual perception, Xiaoyan avoided patrols by a hair's breadth. After 10 minutes of tense dodging, the area ahead became bright, and a small, transparent silver lake appeared. In the center of the lake was an island with rippling water and no path leading to it. Standing by the shore, Xiaoyan could see the clear bottom. He licked his lips and flapped his wings, moving about a meter over the lake. A strange, powerful energy immediately tried to pull him into the water. As his body was about to touch the water, Xiaoyan's heart hammered. A sense of unease appeared. By reflex, he took a jade ruler from his storage ring and tapped his foot on it. Using the thrust, he shot back to the shore. Xiaoyan stood by the shore in fear, watching the jade ruler dissolve into nothingness in an instant. He swallowed hard and cursed.
Be careful. There is no restriction over the lake, but any flight will be forcefully pulled down. Moreover, this lake is clearly toxic. Even a Duwong expert would face trouble if they touched it.
Yao Lao's voice rang out.
Damn it.
Xiao Yan muttered, clenching his fists. After a while, he took a deep breath and asked,
What now?
There is no other way but to use the last resort, like when we entered the magma. I will use the heavenly flame to wrap around your body, and you must rush to that small island at top speed. Otherwise, the poison will corrode your bones.
Yao Lao said helplessly after deliberating.
Then hurry up. Time is precious.
Xiao Yan rubbed his hands excitedly. Yao Lao grunted. A silvery white flame slowly emerged from Xiao Yan's body, wrapping him completely in moments.
Damn it. Let's risk it.
Looking at the clear water, Xiao Yan gritted his teeth, closed his eyes, and jumped into the lake with a splash.